This lesson is designed to help you speak with an impressive Russian accent. I will first lead you through a series of vowel substitutions. I will then demonstrate those changes in a monologue, so you can hear how those altered vowels are delivered in an actor's capacity. Follow along, and in a short while, you'll be speaking with a Russian accent. The long E reduces to the short I. Dreams, even, grief, people. A defining characteristic of the standard American accent is the distinction between tense and lax vowels. Americans pronounce the long E with the sharpness of a razor. Dreams, even, grief, people. One measure of the Russian accent is the blurring of tense and lax vowels. The long E becomes muddled, resembling a short I, and even sliding so far as to sound like a short U. Dreams, even, grief, people. The long A reduces to the short E. Displayed, give, lit, paintings, relationships, take. Along the same lines, Americans pronounce the long A by moving through the short E, as in let, and the short I as in lit. So the word late, which has a long A, would go let, lit, laid, displayed, gave, late, paintings, relationships, take. Russians stop that process halfway. They essentially only articulate the short E. Displayed, gave, late, paintings, relationships, take. Nasalize the short A. Alison, background, clasp, grab, last, passing. I'll now run through a brief monologue. Listen for the changes we have covered, remaining mindful of how little time is spent on the vowel switches. I came to this house to find my ex-girlfriend. Instead, I found you, her new lover. You asked me to explain myself and what happened. Since we're waiting for her, there's time to grant your request. I first met Alison when I worked as a janitor. Back then, I was a penniless immigrant who had all but abandoned his dreams. She was the daughter of a dying man. Her father was a movie director, so she had grown up surrounded by phonies with a feigned interest in her. My disillusionment spoke to her grief, and we formed a deep connection. Because I had no interest in her family's business, she learned to trust my sincerity. Yet, I profited from her background, for she taught me how to respect my gifts. I'd always been a painter, but she turned me into an artist. She then used her late father's contacts to have my work displayed. Do you not see? She provided everything: guidance, love, support, trust. I took from her, broke first rule of relationships: never take more than you give. If you really want to improve, study the About section where I place the vowel changes in monologue. Read it over, giving the changes the attention they deserve. May I express my appreciation? Thanks to YouTube for providing this platform, I'm able to practice my craft, turn work into play, and perhaps help a fellow actor. And thanks to you for watching. Best of luck with your Russian accent.